What's up, guys, and welcome back to another YouTube channel video for Eva, the 2003 Civic Si hatchback that I purchased a little bit over a year ago. And I decided to start this channel because there's going to be a large progression with this car that I've already started. And before I get into more details on that, I just wanted to first off say thank you to everybody who's been watching the videos, everyone who's subscribed, everyone who's liked the channel, everyone who's commented. You guys don't understand how shocked I was on how many people actually were watching the video and how many people subscribed in the first two videos. I was more than grateful, more than shocked, more than happy. I just couldn't believe it. And I just wanted to get on here and say thank you guys to everyone who's been supporting it. I really, really appreciate it. You guys have no idea. If this is your first video, my name's David. I go by David Biggs. This is my car. I'm going to be building it. I'm going to be doing cool stuff to it. And you guys are more than welcome to join along for the ride. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit that like button. Comment below. Tell me what kind of things you want to see me do to this car and any suggestions you may have, any advice you may give. You know, I've been working on cars for a long time, but it's never too early to learn or never too late to learn anyway. So if you guys have any questions, any advice, anything like that, hit it in the comments. I'm more than willing to respond to you guys. When it comes to this, I did get a lot of questions on what have I done to the car already. If you guys want to, you guys can go to my Instagram channel. A lot of the work that I've already done to this car is actually started on that Instagram. All of them are Instagram shorts of all the stuff that I've done to it, but I've pretty much done a lot. I've done a full engine swap, RBC manifold, PLM headers, Rebel exhaust, BC coilovers all the way around. I just installed the rims. I did the rear fenders. I've done a lot to it. Not to mention like the small things like ball joints and control arms and stuff like that. That's already been done. From now on, all the major stuff that I'm going to do to this car, I'm going to be recording it on this channel. I hope you guys enjoy the videos because there's going to be a lot more. As for this video, what we're going to be doing is the headlights. I'm pretty sure you guys can see that the headlights are pretty yellow. They're throwing off the look of this car. I do need to clean them up, clear them up, make sure that they look nice and refreshed so the car looks just a little bit better. And also, I have new emblems for the front and the rear. So I'm going to be installing those today as well. I hope you guys enjoy the video and let's get started. All right, guys, so we have the car back up on the lift, obviously, and this is our kit that we're going to be using today. We have the sandpaper, 800, 1000, and 3000 grit for the headlights to get all the yellow off. I have some shining compound to, once we sand the headlight, it'll clear up pretty nice. You'll see what I'm talking about once I do it. I bought some of this plastic restoration because on the front grille, the actual grille itself is starting to get a little faded and black. It's going to be pretty hard to get this how I think I want it, only because it has all these little ridges and corners and stuff like that. I think it's going to be pretty difficult to get this done right, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Obviously, we're going to replace this emblem. These are impossible to find for this specific model, for this specific grille. Impossible to find. So unfortunately, I have to keep that there for now. Can't really switch that out yet. And then if we wrap around to the back, I'm also going to be replacing this emblem and also this emblem. This is actually pretty clean and It's actually not faded at all, so that's going to stay right there. I think it's pretty good right there. So we're going to get started on that. And just so you guys can see, I have the rear, shadows in the way. I have the rear, the front, the SI badge, and then these little clips go to the back of these guys. So I'm going to go ahead and mount the camera back up and get started. Now I get to use my my handy dandy clip remover tool. Yeah, I know you're jealous. All right, so here is the front end with the bumper removed. You can refurbish these headlights without removing the bumper. You just got to tape around the edges. But I have to remove the bumper because we're going to be replacing the emblem on the front anyway. So this way it just makes it easier for us to work around the headlights and stuff like that. I'm only going to have to tape around these edges to make sure I don't damage this paint around this area on both sides. But other than that, it's going to be good to go. And yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to wet sand this. I'm going to have a bucket of water or something like that with the sandpaper. I'm going to wet sand it, start with 800, go up to 1,000, finish with 3,000, put some compound, buff it up. Should be good as new. And obviously we're going to do it on both sides. So let's give it a shot. Nice. Steal my boy Jeff's chair. Please don't tell him I did this. It'll be our little secret. So we just did a quick pass with the 800 grit, and already the yellow is actually almost gone. It's pretty good. Obviously it's a little cloudy because of the scrapes and stuff like that, but we'll clear that up real quick. But I'm already pretty happy with where this is going, so we're just gonna keep going. All right. Well, I think you guys can obviously see the before and the after. This still looks a little bit cloudy, but that's because I haven't buffed it yet. Let's go ahead and do that now. Well, guys, there is the finished product. And I must say, I'm actually really, really happy with these results. I wasn't expecting it to be perfect, but damn, it is really good. Like just a comparison on the two. It's legitimately a night and day difference here. So we're gonna go ahead and switch it up, do this side, and keep going.
Perfect.
All right, guys. I must say that looks much, 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 much better. I am super happy with how that turned out. Yes. Yeah, so that's good to go, in my opinion. Is it going to last forever? Probably not. But is it going to look good for now? Oh, yeah. So now what we're going to do, we're going to remove this grill from this bumper and install the emblem for this bumper and try to refurbish the front grill with some of that shining compound stuff. So before I actually start taking this apart, I think I'm actually going to go to the tailgate and get the emblem out of the back of that, so that way I can have them both here and just get them both ready to put back on the car.
Perfect.
If you haven't noticed, I've already added sound deadening to this tailgate. I've also done it to the two front doors. I will be making a video on doing the entire floor. I'm not looking forward to doing that, so that's going to be for a later video. All right, so now what I'm going to try to do first is I'm going to save this for the second part. Let's focus on getting this guy out of here. So it has these little pins. I have the replacements for it to hold this thing down. Plus, it's also held down by glue. So let me get these off. So gotta try to get like that. I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm replacing it anyway. So if we were trying to save it, that would have been really bad, but we're not. Easy. So we got that off. Whatever. So we're gonna clean this off and then wipe it down really good, and then we're gonna try to hit it with this. How long does this take to dry? This doesn't have like a drying time, so we're just gonna give it a shot. All right, that's clean. Let's apply some of this. Got this little cloth. Maybe got a little bit of fuzz on it. Maybe it'll help restore this stuff. So let's just give this a try. That's actually pretty good. Not gonna lie, that worked out pretty well. that worked out pretty well. All right, so now I'm gonna try to clean this up. Hopefully this turns out good. All right, so this is the finished product. It looks a lot better. It's not perfect like I thought. You know, it's hard to get inside of these ridges to get the shine on the inside, but the outside give it a little bit of contrast. So it makes it look a little bit better, and obviously the emblem is much better. I really wish I could have changed this, but unfortunately it's like impossible to find. So I'm happy with this. We're gonna go ahead and reinstall it and we should be good to go. All right, so now we're gonna focus on this guy. I'm kind of nervous about this because this is actually like, oh wait, oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, this will be easy. We just gotta get this underneath there, just like that. So I'm gonna clean this up and then try to get the new one on. All right, well, there it is. Ready to go. Now we're just gonna pop this back in the car and it should be done. Oh yeah. Yeah, that rear just pops now, for sure. All right, guys, so that wraps up this video. Headlights have been restored. Pretty happy with the results. They actually turned out better than I expected they were going to come out to. So I'm really happy with that. I didn't have any clear coat on hand to finish it off to make sure the yellowing doesn't come back so quickly, but I can just add that at some point later on. I don't really have to show you guys that, but I will be doing that at some point. Other than that, headlights came out great. Emblem fits perfect. I do have a hack for the SI on the front grille that I'm going to give it a shot. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll keep you guys posted on how that turns out. The rear emblems turned out pretty good as well. I'm just really happy with how it all turned out. I'm really excited where this build is going, and again, I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, hit the notification bell if you guys want notifications whenever my videos go live. And yeah, I still have plans for it. Still gonna do a lot more stuff to it. Haven't decided exactly what I'm gonna do next, but once I figure it out, I'll let you guys know, and then we'll go ahead and get started on that video. Thanks again for watching the video, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.